audience, and welcome back to this episode of Chapter Master. So, I was a little bit, not tired of the Red Scorpions, but not much was happening. It was falling into a pattern, and I was like, nah, this isn't probably very entertaining viewing. So, we're going to jump to the Lamenters, because I want to watch things spontaneously combust. I mean, I'm completely... Yay! They got the name right! They got the name right! They got the name right. Beautiful! I would reach over to Imperial Armor Volume 9, but I don't need to. For those we cherish, we die in glory. In the beautiful yellow coloured scheme. Don't think those names... Well, actually, no, they've never given the names for the anyone outside of a few Battle Brothers and the Chapter Master. Which, incidentally, when I did my Lamenters Redemption playthroughs, I would actually name the people after the Marines identified in the Imperial Armor Volume book. So all the names I actually used were Lamenter names. Fun fact. I'm very autistic about the detail when it comes to my beloved... Yes, he did use a Relic Blade and an Infernus Pistol. And he was he more... I would have thought he would have been a more born leader than champion, but that's alright. Right. We are the Lamenters, 21st Founding Sons of Sanguinius. Okay. Right. So we have 1 battle barge, 4 frigates and 3 escorts. Now famously at the start of the Bidar War they had 3 capital ships, 9 strike cruisers, 3 vanguard cruisers, 22 escort vessels, a forge ship and a resupply ship. So they've lost quite a lot of numbers since then. Right. We better check... Oh, there is a Land Raider. It can fit on the Stargazer Pearl, which it seems to be such a ubiquitous vessel name that I think it's tradition it must be called that. Right, Land Raiders and Land Speeders. Good for the armor support. Right, they can go aboard the Meter Lycanum. Oh, can I not select all of the rhinos at once? That's fine. Right, we need to bring all the tanks because I need every last scrap of firepower we can muster. Right. Aha, 1 land speeder. Good. Now we've got nothing else, no one around. Not everyone's got psychic hoods. I'm expecting those 3 to die this first time we reach combat. Okay. 3 honor guards. You know, I think Harry looks better. I like his cloak. And his Mark 7 over the, I think the helmet is what makes that ugly. Mark 5 is very nice battle plate, but I think that looks a bit ugly. Welcome for us. Profile. Bio. Interesting. I like reading into the things. Right. Ooh. Tartaros Pattern Terminator armor. Now that's rare and very cool. We got Vanguard veterans, Sterngard veterans. I like the fact that there's only 5 Terminators, because it kind of gives the idea that the chapter is not the peak fighting force. Also, we do not have a forge. Yeah, we don't have the forge. Armor. What armor have we got lying around? 210 suits of Mark 7. I really don't think we're going to be needing that. We could probably sell some of it, honestly. Right, well, I suppose we should begin. Straight to Anoxita. Ooh, STC fragment. We shall send the guy with the Tartaros pattern, because that's freaking sweet. The Master of the Forge, because they're cool. Ooh, 4 melter guns, 4 flamers, and 2 chainsaws. Nice, well done. Now we should quickly reload them back aboard the flagship. Okay. Now, I know the Lamenters don't do this, but I'm more curious. Oh, they actually decrease by 2. That's quite rare. Now, the Lamenters don't famously... No, they have bombarded. I know famously they exterminatus the world after rescuing as many civilians as they could during that crusade against the Orcs, where the Ultramarines... Yep, Codicea failed to cast Avenge. Where the Ultramarines, tried to give them that Iron Halo, and the Lamenters being like, well, you didn't deserve it because, you know, we kind of didn't save as many civilians as we wanted, so we're kind of failures. Oh, I've got spare Psychic Hoods. And then the Ultramarines like, this is an insult to our honor, fuck you guys, I hope you all die. Which apparently, in the new lore, the Ultramarines were fucking the pricks that were pushing behind the scenes to prevent the Lamenters from getting the fucking Primaris genes here. Which, partially, you could consider that an act of kindness, spare people from Primaris slop. But also, simultaneously, Nurgle's disease, fame, but also... it just stuffs them over from ever being able to recruit. So really, fuck the Ultramarines. What a bunch of assholes. Alright, significant. Launch a couple of raids. Oh, that's better. The librarians are not killing themselves instantly. Ah, oh, thank you. Oh, 3 dreadnoughts lost. Okay, they were saved by the sanguinary priests. But this does point out to... See, I'm learning. I am capable of bloody learning. We buy frag assault launchers so we can have plus 10 damage resistance on the dreadnoughts we have. See, I am capable of learning, despite popular belief. Alright, now you've got frag assault launchers. You have plus 10% damage resistance. We'll do this for second company. Oh, they close combat weapons and las cannons. Frag assault launchers. Still got 2 more companies, so I need a couple more of those frag assault launchers. Dreadnought Power Core, Dreadnought Lightning Core. 300 damage, 240. Interesting. Whirlwind missiles. Anyway, frag assault launchers. Buy 2 more, because my assumption is there are 2 dreadnoughts in third company. Am I correct? Am I wrong? I am correct. Right. Frag assault launchers. Perfect, lads. Okay. Now we launch another raid. I can't hear the word raid without thinking of the... Now, you'd think the obvious answer would be, oh, I would start thinking of, wow. Suffering a bunch more casualties. 11 were saved from injuries, though, so that's good. Now, hello? There we go. Game was just being a bit weird. Right. Now, can I take away wounded off the list, or does that not work? still. Firepower will hopefully help us a little bit here. Librarian fails to cast Smite. What have we got in the front? Land Raiders in the front. I should put the Rhinos in front of the Land Raiders, personally, because the Land Raiders are a little bit more valuable. Right. Use plasma bombs. Oh yes, boarding. We will get utterly crushed if we try and do a void battle, but you know, it's probably wise to set at least a boarding squad. Breaches! Damn, with fucking Mark III plate. Now that's sexy. Mark III plate with the fucking boarding shield and the bolt guns. Damn. And they've got plasma bombs? Bro. They're giving the Lamenters fucking plasma bombs. Someone likes the... Well, someone loves the Lamenters. Why the fuck are you not boarders then? If you got plasma... Bunch of you have plasma bombs. Holy... I don't want to make you all boarders because you'll all use your plasma bombs, like, at once. Okay. Fucking plasma bombs. Cyclonic torpedoes. But where the fuck... It's under equipment, isn't it? No. A, B, C, D, E, P. Just double checking my brain. Plasma bomb. Sealed underground caves will destroy enemy structures. Yes. Okay. Interesting. So first company. Vanguard veterans. Stand guard veterans. Stand guard veterans. Stand guard veterans. Terminators. So you do not have breaches. But you kind of don't need them. You've also got a cool mix of Tartaros and Cataphracti Terminator plate. That's quite cool as well. Very nice. Okay. Right. Firepower. Firepower obliterates them. Emperor protects. I don't talk to orcs. Why would I talk to orcs? Legit question. There is no reason to talk to orcs. Forge. Cannot build a GC incubator yet, can I? Then I can't either recruit, so it doesn't hugely matter either, I suppose. Oh no, I can. No, I can't. If I had a forge, I could do it. Interesting. Interesting. Right, launch a raid. Good, the librarians are actually working. My dreadnoughts are getting hammered. One assault marine died. Okay, so we got one gene seed recovered. Oh yeah, what's a 1% penitent? Right. You failed to cast Smite. Well, that's not that great either. Also, thinking about the Lamenters, I don't actually know what they've been up to since well, I've stopped paying attention after fucking 8th edition, but I do pay attention to the Lamenters lore a little bit. That's how I know that they got Primaris and they are fighting back against the Tyranids, but they don't talk to anyone anymore. They've been hurt too many times by people, and they're just hiding for them, keeping out for themselves. Which, fair enough, you know. It's kind of how I do things in life. Just stick to the background and do your job. You're never going to get thanks. You're never going to get recognition. But at least your conscience is clear. And at least when you meet the Emperor, you can say that you did the right thing. So that's how I view it. Nice. Okay. Right, now we're off to I was gonna say fuck, Nurgle's plague is catching up with me quick. I was gonna say we should go in fact, what we're gonna do is wait for the orcs to land. And then we jump in, and then we can wipe them out at once. And then we can go over to Elric and kill those orcs. Right. So orcs can deal with that. We will launch a preliminary bombing run on that. Right, now. Raid the Tyranids. There's a fort here, because if I raid the Tyranids down a bit, maybe the orcs can wipe them out and finish them off completely. This is my fort process. Not really. Alright. We're just going to have to grind these guys to death the old-fashioned way. Failing to cast Smite. Gosh. And faulty maintenance points. That's the joys of the poor luck. I'm trying to think of the word for a minute. I've forgotten the word luck. Yeah. Right. Cut them down. That's good. Thinking of 40k things. I may have mentioned it in one of my chapter masters. I may not have. I finally got around to reading a totally legit copy, because I always give money to Games Workshop and Black Library. Copy of the first Scouring book. And slightly under mid. A bit underwhelming. The fact that they make the fucking human characters human supremacist assholes. Gilliman is a cock of the highest order. Is just the twist of Perturabo is stupid. It's just I think the interesting parts were the retaking of Luna. That was at least a little bit interesting to me. But even then, they fucking make the Blood Angels to be a bunch of pussies now. Because they're like, oh, we fight slower and we don't fight like we used to because our Primarch's dead. But it's not actually because our Primarch... Oh, I did a dumb, didn't I? And forgot to cleanse the corruption. And there's also orcs there. Oh, dear. Oh, well. But yeah. Oh, we're all sad because the Primarch's dead. But we're actually not sad that the Primarch's dead, even though we are. But the real thing is, we're upset that we might go into the Black Rage again, so we just can't do anything. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. I feel very sad about new 40k lore. Because I used to be so excited whenever a Horus Heresy novel or something came out, but nowadays I'm a little bit like, well, how are you going to mess it up this time? I'm just disappointed. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Still, what are we now? 38 out of 600. No. I'm not attacking a 4 strength Tyranid thing with 300 Marines. It's not working. You only attack a 3 strength or below with that level of Marines. You can get away with it if you've got 500, but you're not getting away with it with any less than that. Right, so we blasted off a couple of Tyranid things. Now we will bomb some Tyranids. Oh, the Heresy has gone down again, which is good. Now, interesting it's letting me cleanse by fire, even though there's supposed to be significant Tyranids on that world. Game glitch or something else? Yeah, this is why you don't do it. The bombard option was glitched out, and I'm expecting to lose the entire chapter here, but it was more of a case of, if bombing was glitched out and you don't want to raid at this level, what does the attack look like? And obviously the attack looks like this. If I was playing this properly, I would not have done that, but I'm just fucking around today. Yeah, so many land raiders lost. See, at this point, I would just save scum. I would have saved scum. Well, it's more curiosity at this point. Although, as they say, curiosity KO'd the feline. I got that from MASH. Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. That was a good show. MASH was a good show. You know, I've been looking for like a war series to watch, like a World War II series or a something series, but honestly, I can't find much anymore. It's quite interesting that there's no really good war shows anymore. To be fair, there's not really good much shows anymore, if we're honest. But it's just one of those weird things of, you know, there's no Band of Brothers, and there's no the Pacific or anything really anymore. Even I'll take something like Generation Kill, even though I'm not a huge modern... Here we go. Right, now we kick some doors in. But yeah, I'm not a huge modern warfare guy. Like, I think a warfare after Vietnam kind of got boring. I'm sorry, I'm not interested in your fucking sandbox. It's just, Son of Zealous. It's a pretty cool ship name, actually. Yeah, there's nothing really in the sandbox that kind of interests me that much. Wow, they managed to fight off those orcs? That is genuinely fascinating. Cleanse by fire. I'm trying to reduce this fucking corruption. I also kind of need to blast away. Right. Now we jump back again. Defense fleet plus my Lamenters fleet. Right, Gene Stealer Cult. It's not letting me. I'm gonna have to wait a turn. I don't know if the game is glitching or if it's just not letting me. Because the Gene Stealer Cult's there, so I'm guessing we have to land a company. So let's just land a company on that planet, right? Now, can we engage a purge? We can. Selective purge of everyone involved. We kick the doors in. Kill a bunch of people. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. Need to reload third company. Including you. I don't think you're getting off scot-free, bucko. Alright. You failed to cast Smite. Well, and you failed to cast Smite as well. Interesting. Right. Well, the Inquisition can come visit me. I don't have any artifacts. I've got nothing to hide. Just leave me alone. Like, haven't you already taken enough? Purge. Cleanse by fire. Purge. Shoot the governor in the head. Purge. Have Marines start kicking the doors in and shooting all of the illegals. Okay, well, they can do whatever they want because I genuinely have nothing to hide. I'm literally just cleansing heretics. And I'm on 11% on this journey to penitent free. Purge. Selective purge. Says corruption none, but there's still that population influence. Listen, I'm gonna keep fucking killing a bunch of you until I'm satisfied. There we go. There's no pink anymore. Okay. I'm assuming you're all dead. Please all be dead. I'm very much hoping that the gosh, there's too many bloody... Too many bloody Tyranids. Right, significant. Drop bombs. Drop even more bombs. Now we follow up with ground assaults. I love bombarding. Whoever invented rods from God and nuclear weapons and orbital annihilating things, it's great. I like it. You just keep dropping bombs from people and they keep blowing them up. It's good. Right. Right, now I want you to kick the... Interesting, if I land troops, it gives me the option to engage in the purging, but if I don't, then it just has the it just has the option for bombarding and attacking. Right. Cleans by fire. Karadef. Where's Karadef? You not have a plus sign over Karadef? Event log. You. Aha. And where are we? Where the fuck are we? Also, I love the rest of the sector is going to hell. Okay, so we're here. So, where is Karadef? And I got to get there in 54 months. There. Right. Fastest route. I need 54 months to get there. 44. 62. 2. How long did I get there? 52 months. We may as well try and end it. Go there, seal the tomb, and then end the video, because I'm not going to keep on with this particular playthrough because it's scuffed, but more a case of... Oh, that's a battle we can fight. Zoom in. Let's see if I can find the fleets. There we go. Now I've got borders and they have plasma bombs. Let's see what happens. Good, that's destroyed. Nice. Right, anyway. So yeah, I don't actually know what new Lamenters lore is lately, I must say. Also, I like the fact that it automatically focuses you, it sends you on the space lanes and gives you the fastest possible route. That's actually nice. Our Necrons are awakening elsewhere, but you know, whatever. This is a doomed playthrough anyway. But yeah, it's nice. That's a good feature. It's just a little bit of a slice of life, less micromanagey feature, because I would expect, you know, you either have to micromanage out your own course to get the optimal route, or the game just takes you the direct straight line and stuff the consequences. Yeah, I'm going there now. What do you think I'm doing? Now, last time I did this, I sent one squad in. I sent one squad in. And they snuck in and blew up the world. Because if you've seen too many, it triggers the Necrons. Yay! Well done, Third Company. Good work. You succeeded in your mission. See? Good stuff. Sealed Necron tomb. Nice. Well, we may as well get the Inquisition shot. Yeah, they will, but you know, I did my job. Right, goodbye, Inquisitor, and goodbye, audience.